Here.
Olszewski. Here. Pat.
Here.
Bunkhauser.
Here.
Frieders.
Here.
Spears. Teeling. Here. We have a quorum.
Okay, do we have any amendments to tonight's agenda? I did want to bump on the mayor's report, bump number 6 up to number 1 in front of the proclamations. I know Mr. Alicia and his other arrangements. Everyone in favor of making that change, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I do have one presentation this evening. I asked Alan and Mike from the Aurora Area Convention and Visitors Bureau to just come on out and give us an update. And before Chris has off, we agreed to get quarterly updates from them. So from the seeing guys over at the Metro West meeting, we asked them to come on in and just give us a little update, what's happening, what's going on. So with that, I'll turn it over to you, Mike.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having us, Mr. Mayor and the council. We just want to give you some cliff notes here tonight because it's a short meeting. But I wanted to introduce you to Ellen Miller, who's our interim director of the Convention and Visitors Bureau. And Ellen's been with the CVB for about 9 years, and she's the one that holds all the money bags. And everybody's smart for letting her do that because she is the guru for grant writing, and she does a lot of budgets, does all the board minutes, so she's the glue that really kind of holds our organization together. So we thank you for the work that you've been doing. I'm Mike Pfeiffer. I'm a group sales agent with the Convention and Visitors Bureau. I've been there for about a year, a little over a year. And I am a Yorkville resident. I live in Ward 2, right down the road from Mr. Mayor. I've been here for 23 years and been active in the Yorkville Chamber and some of the other chambers in the area. So I've gotten to know a lot of people. When I moved to Yorkville, it said, "Welcome to Yorkville 2700. There were 2 stop signs and 2 banks. So I've had a chance to watch the whole box for a while. Through the connections and everything like that I made with a lot of the people in the area, through former business ventures, I think it was a good match with the Convention Visitors Bureau because we all have to have relationships. That's one of the things we wanted to do today is just give you a brief overview of print material, our electronic media, and then just a summary on economic impact in our area of tourism. So this is going to be pretty much a homework assignment. We're not going to talk too much about it. Everybody's got a packet. At your leisure, take it home, look it over, read it. One thing I do want to point out is that this is our 2014 travel guide. It is in the process of being updated, and we ask your help. So if you, our new designer is going to be getting in touch with Paul Bird for some progress photos of the area. But if you've got any pictures of favorite areas in the Yorkville area, any copy, any stories you want told, please let us know now because we're in the process of redoing this book. The lady we have doing the book hasn't done our travel guide since 2008, the last time we won awards for it. So it's going to be upgraded. It's going to be a much better book. It will have, this is the cover. I'm going to ask Ellen to hand these out. This is a draft of the cover on the new book. And obviously it's got the rural area, Illinois. And then the 10 communities that we work with are much more predominantly listed right on the front cover of the book. Very vibrant and very bright compared to the current version. Every community has a page, and Yorkville's page is a draft. Once again, it's a draft. We're updating some pictures and copy. And this is where your stories can come in handy if we have some good copies. We still have Channel 2 News raving about the maple bacon donuts. You know, that's kind of old news. But and we had 2011 was played for the city. So I mean, if there's any updates of copy, please let us know. Personally, I thought that the purple was more of a plain too, so we might change the name to red. So it's a little bit more for the Yorkville college. So these are things that we're doing right now, and this catalog is put in. We print 75,000 of these. They're in 4 states. It's in every airport in St. Louis, Milwaukee, Chicago Midway, O'Hare. It's down in Union Station. It's in every Oasis on tollways. All of our attractions have it. So it is a widely distributed book, and it's taken all over the country. So it is a nice printed avenue to reach our traveling public. Second thing I want to do is review some of our electronic data. And I don't know if anybody's had a chance to be on our website very often, but I wanted to show you a couple of things about it that are really kind of cool. First of all, we do have all of our events from all of our areas. So if you want to check on events, we do list them on this cover page all the way down through April as we speak. So these are all events in all 10 of our communities. As you can see, we've got Lions Farm. We had on here the event that was out at Whitetail Ridge last week. And once they occur, they kind of go away. But if you do click on any of these events in any of these areas, it takes you right to the website for the event. If you have an event that is not on here, and that's about the only time we hear from people is when we miss an event, right here is submit to click your event for consideration. It takes you to a page where you can actually just type in all the information for an event that you have that we don't know about yet. Also, just click down here and it tells you what area it should go under, whether it's a dance, festival, fundraiser, kids, outdoors, nightlife, whatever. So this will go right to Ellen, and she'll make a determination on how it should be listed on the website of the page. So it's a very cool thing for all of our 10 communities to have. Right here, under planners, we have some itineraries that we made up. And this shows you that we've got travel itineraries for architectural, kids and fun, shopping, teens. And this is an itinerary for the teens' fun getaway. As you can see, we really do concentrate on Yorkville. We've got raging waves here. You're going to get wet. The Cowabunga zip line, the marzipan whitewater courses right here. Of course, we give you better pictures. This has been circulated through a lot of different trade shows and tours. For sporting events and tours and everything else that come here too, lodging is important. We do highlight, of course, the Hampton Inn, but we do list for some of the bigger groups. This Hoover Outdoor Recreation Center has the bunk houses that you can house 48 kids in for $150 a night. You know, so I mean that's a big selling point for people coming here for soccer tournaments and stuff like that. Where they literally put the whole team in one location. And they have fire pits and stuff outside, so that if they want to blow off some steam and have a bonfire, they can do that. Of course, teens always like museums and a Man of Steel movie and a small little museum, Sugar Grove Fun Park. And then we get down to Millington. There's a paintball field down there that's really kind of cool. Where you can have private parties, business groups, church groups, and these two girls kind of like pretty nasty. I think they had fun. And we hope that people enjoy the area, bring your family back, all the communities of Aurora, Batavia, Montgomery, Yorkville. I'd like to host your next trip. So these are itineraries that we try to do highlight Yorkville. We do on our architectural itinerary have the real courthouse listed prominently. And when I did mention these are translated into Chinese. We did this because we went to the IPW show in April last year, and I met with 33 Chinese tour operators. And the number one request was to get these translated to Chinese. The Chicago Aquarium Outlet Mall, the number one visitor there is Chinese. And we put these out on the food court, and we can't keep them in the rack because they keep taking it. And I'll go into some results from our website there. It's really helped our international interest as far as our website is. Right here we've got a video gallery along with the international business that I was talking about. We do have some of these videos that are translated to German. Yeah, this particular video we did with Brand USA is translated to Japanese and to German. It was very easy for me to give this to the international visitors and say, here, watch. They completely understood it. We have a video on each one of our communities here too, and just for Yorkville, I can play. So you can look at the videos of all of our communities. We do have one with the Aurora area overall. It has all the communities on one video. We do have tours of all of our hotels listed here, so people can go online and look at the hotels. Next, we have a booking engine here. All of our hotels pop up on a booking engine that we have where we pay for the fees. If somebody goes online on Expedia or Orbitz or TripAdvisor or cheaphotels.com and books at one of our hotels, it will charge the hotel between 18 and 25% of the room cost that night. When they book on our booking engine, which is it lists all of our hotels along with the rates, and you can compare all the hotels in our whole area. And once you click on that hotel site, it will take you right to their site for booking. When you book with our booking engine, there is no charge whatsoever to the hotels. They make it a full rack rate. So they really do like that. And we'll look at this a little bit later. The other thing I wanted to show you is that we do have a new landing page on our Culinary Champions Initiative. We're running a campaign which is designed to bring all of our communities together and find the 10 best restaurants for 10 different food groups. The number one reason that people visit an area outside of Chicago is for culinary. You know, you've got great parks, you've got great museums and great attractions, but people come out here for a food experience. So what we're doing, I can't say, you know, if somebody comes up to me in Yorkville and says, what's the best place to go for pizza, Mike? You know, if it's a friend, I can tell them, but as a person from the Convention Visitors Bureau, say, here's our 14 places in Yorkville, they're all wonderful, you know. And so I have to be politically correct. But this way, we have a competition to find the people that have the best pizza, the best steak. Tomorrow night in Plano, we're going to figure out who has the best ethnic dish. Ethnic can be anything from Chinese to Mexican to sushi. So we've got some people lined up tomorrow that we're going to find out who has the best ethnic dish. In January in Sugar Grove, it will would be for the best burger. So you know everybody's got the best burger. So please encourage Pinheads or whoever you think, Rowdy's has a great burger. Encourage them to join the competition so we can help out the area. The winners do get about $3,000 for the marketing and publicity from us through our websites and social media. They're going to get free ads in our travel guide for next year and really be highlighted in the listings. So Yorkville will host a competition in May, as a matter of fact, and it's going to be for the best seafood. So May will be best seafood. It will be in Yorkville. And it's up to the mayor to determine the location, the time, and the date for the competition. Most of our mayors have daytime jobs, so we let them figure out a day and time at their convenience to have the competition. It should be someplace that you want to highlight because a lot of people are going to be there. We don't want it in a restaurant because we're not showing favoritism. But as soon as you determine where we're going to have it here in May, we'll start publicizing on this landing page. When they win, we've got press releases here and everything. All these pictures are circulated, so it's great publicity for the person. The mayor is going to be asked starting in March, I think. March will be for the best dessert out in Sandwich, so March, April, May, we will be asking you or your pro tem to be one of our judges in competitions. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of good food, and it brings all the communities together and helps us communicate. So let's see. As far as our Facebook page, we do have 10,000 likes on our Facebook page, almost 10,000, it's 99.17. We do publicize all of our current activities. We've got a nice picture. There's another booking engine set up here for our hotels. We did put on here all the festival lights. We had Holiday and Stars and everything else located here. So it's a nice site for all the social media. Now, is it social media and things like that we have working? I'd like to show you a couple of facts that are publicized by the state of Illinois as far as economic impact. Illinois Office of Tourism just published these facts for 2013, and as you can see, for the state of Illinois, the tax revenue has gone up from $2.3 billion to 2.6. So the tax revenue generated from the tourism industry is quite substantial for the state. The number of visitors has gone up from 101 to 105.7 million people, which is almost a 5% increase. There's 301,000 jobs in the state of Illinois related to the tourism industry, so we're one of the top employers in the state as far as employment. Tax revenue. This is the personal part. This is the savings per family per year. Each family in the state saved $1,300 last year in taxes because of the contributions that tourism made to the tax base. What are we doing here locally in our corner of the world? So in 2012, 2013, DuPage, Kane, and Kendall County, we have portions of each county that we are responsible for. And I'll just zero in on Kendall County because that's more Yorkville area. We did have an increase in expenditures on tourism from $29.8 million to $30.6. Payroll went up a little bit. We went from $4.1 million to $4.2, but the employment stayed flat. So I guess that means that the same number of people were employed, but they got a little bit more money, which is also good too. State tax, we went up from $2.05 million to 2.13, so we had an increase there. And the local tax, which is this Yorkville sales tax, Aurora, Sandwich sales tax, went up from 460,000 to 470, so we went up $100,000 in the local tax base. As far as our website, most CVBs have between 60 and 180,000 visits to their website a year. Our website had 308,793, so almost 309,000 website visits. So we're doing 5 times what the normal CVBs are doing as far as their web involvement. We have visits from all 50 states, plus 4 U.S. territories. And going back to our international and Chinese itineraries in our net, we've had visits from 177 countries to our website. So our international hits on our website have increased 4,000% in the last year and a half. So that's significant. Okay, what about the proverbial heads in beds? Everybody judges by hotel occupancy. I track this every 28 days, and this is a star report, so all of our hotels, we have 1,189 rooms in our marketing area. And for the last couple months, we've done very well. We had 80% in October, and November 1st, we had 71%. So we were second behind Warrenville's just kicking ass. I mean, Warrenville's #1. But we are, okay, DuPage County 78.9, Joliet 69, Naperville was 68, Rockford 68. So we're doing better than all those folks as far as hotel occupancy percentage for the month. What does that mean as far as dollars and cents? Our rankings of 71%, okay, if you take 71% out of the 1,189 rooms, at the average daily rate for the rooms, they're booking, back in October was $82,000 a day, and November 1st was $71,353 a day. So it's a significant income, and you can see that versus last year, our numbers look pretty good as far as occupancy. So I think what we're doing is kind of working, and I just wanted to entertain any questions at this point.
Anybody have any questions?
And I apologize for not coming, you know, I mean, I guess it's been a long time since anybody's been here for an update. I'd like to just say that we'd like to go back again next month and we'll get caught up a little more until we get caught up to your satisfaction. We are doing a lot of work. I think we're doing a lot of good things. We should have a new executive director by next month. And so a lot of good exciting things happening here.
On the website where you where people can put in their event, is that just the businesses or is that anybody or?
Anybody. So we've got things from Kendall County Forest Preserve. We've got events from charitable
Yeah, because I
organizations,
saw
churches.
the one you had the Metaphysical Fit Festival picture. So that's just so anyway.
Anybody that sends stuff into us, we post. Yes. I mean, within reason.
We can be a little more flexible with the website because it's so live, right? And so current, and people around here tend to wait till the last second to decide what they want to do. And it doesn't take up much space, hundreds of events.
And then it falls out anyway.
Yeah, we're much more limited with the visitor guide because it's printed for a year.
Right. No, I understand that. I was just curious.
Yeah.
If it was
Yeah, and anything can be submitted, that doesn't mean you're supposed to every single thing, but
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we like groups, even if it's a wedding or a family reunion or one. It's what brings people up in the area, you know.
As long as we can be helpful to the community, especially if it's tourist related, it's something that's an event that's going to bring in tourists, absolutely, please, we do want that. If it's something that's just a benefit, we'll be cooperative and help you out. Makes sense?
Any idea what the norm is for occupancy rates? I mean, like a market norm? I mean, Is that, we have like about 80 or 85% occupancy rate. Does that mean this area can support more rooms, or is that about right? Or
Well,
is there any sort of feel for
the
that?
hotels always want to be 100% occupied, as you might guess. This is a pretty good rate, and down on the bottom of this one sheet, and it's in your packet too, by the way, you can see that Chicago Plus, while we're at 71.4, they're at 60.5. So Chicago Plus has an occupancy rate 10% lower than they were here. Now, Daryl is on our board of directors. You know, I know that there was a film crew out here last month, you know, it really helped, his room rate, and we have events, you know, that we can show peaks, you know, where people get over full crowds in the hotel. But we definitely could use meeting space and hotel space. The only convention area we have is out in Sandwich, and it's out in Sandwich. So they have 100 rooms and 25,000 square feet of meeting space. You know, they typically for a good-sized conference, you know, you need to have a couple, 2 or 3 rooms. Because everybody wants to stay in a hotel and go to the conference at the same time. So the meeting, you know, I talked to Daryl a couple of times, and I had meetings with Whitetail and stayed at the Hampton, which is a great thing, except for logistics, you know, when you've got a group of 150 people that have to go from hotels to a different site for the meeting, it's problematic. Sure. But we concentrate on what we do have. We do have great sports facilities here. I'm talking with Tim Evans to get better pictures and better inventory of fields and everything like that, so we can get more sporting events here. And all the soccer kids come and stay anyway. So it doesn't make any difference whether it's a conference or a trade show or a soccer tournament. You know, it still generates events. So we concentrate on the stuff that we've got that nobody else has. You know, the thing, the battles we can't win, we just stay with them.
In diving into that verse and battles we can't win, and you can elaborate on this one. But one of the downfalls we have with our hotels is the lack of service amenities, which some of the Warrenville and those that are further east have. They provide in-room service, those type of offerings, things that our hotels within our CVB do not offer. So that is a reason that we do continuously fall below, is because our hotels don't have the same service levels for corporate and some of the higher end personal trips that people like. And that's something that I know some hotels have looked at. They will address individually, but that is something that does play into our service.
We've got 2 full-service hotels. The Holiday Inn in Aurora, it's got a bar and a restaurant, and then Timber Creek on Sandwiches, a bar and a restaurant. Those are the only 2 hotels we have in the whole 10 towns that have a full service. So, yeah, people can't get room service around like that. So it's nice for the local hotel. The restaurants, because they have a lot of needs of this, so. Anything else? Okay, we went over time a little bit. Appreciate your opportunity to talk, and we'll hopefully come back to you next month. Thanks. All right, thank you.
Okay, we have no public hearings. Do we have any citizen comments on items that are on the agenda this evening? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda. So moved.
Sorry.
Roll call, please.
Bunkhauser.
Aye.
Bilszewski. Aye. Coe.
Aye.
Teeling. Aye. Frieders. Pat.
Aye.
Colosimo.
Aye.
Spears.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting of November 10th, 2014. So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions on the minutes? All in favor of approving the minutes as presented, please state aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, moving on to the mayor's report, we will jump to our insurance. So I will entertain a motion to authorize entering into a one-year insurance agreement with Glatfelter Insurance for general liability and property insurance in an amount not to exceed $311,793, and to enter into a one-year insurance agreement with the Illinois Public Risk Fund for workers' compensation insurance in an amount not to exceed $139,498.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions on the insurance?
I have one.
Yes, sir.
One question. On page 78 of the packet, when it's discussing cyber liability and privacy, since we don't process our payments for utilities, is that on the off chance that their module gets hacked, or is this more of a, where does that liability lie? Financial or what?
We do process payments for utilities, yes.
That's not, okay, so the module is still hosted here, but it's not, we pay for the service to be able to do it.
Well, we process our own payments, then we also have the new website, which is hosted elsewhere by GovHub or wherever the website provider is. Then we also process them in-house, and then also that would cover really anything else related to cybercrime. So we have other databases citywide that contain personal and financial information that could be compromised.
And $1 million is sufficient.
Yeah, that's what we've had up to now.
Thanks.
Any other questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Colosimo,
Aye.
Spears,
Aye.
Funkhauser,
Aye.
Bilshuski,
Aye.
Koch,
Aye.
Teeling, Readers,
Aye.
Hack,
Aye.
motion carries.
All right, thank you. We have a proclamation for National Drunk and Drug Driving Prevention Month. And I will read the proclamation here. Whereas motor vehicle crashes killed 991 people in Illinois during 2013, and whereas hundreds of those deaths involved a driver impaired by alcohol and/or drugs, and whereas the summer holiday season is traditionally one of the most deadly times of the year for impaired driving, and whereas for thousands of families across the state and the nation, holidays are a time to remember loved ones lost, and whereas organizations across the state and the nation are joined with Drive Sober or Be Pulled Over and other campaigns that foster public awareness of the dangers of impaired driving and anti-impaired driving law enforcement efforts. And whereas the community of the United City of Yorkville is proud to partner with the Illinois Department of Transportation's Division of Traffic Safety and other traffic safety groups in an effort to make our roads and streets safer. Now therefore, I, Mayor Gary J. Blinsky, do hereby proclaim December 2014 as Drunk and Drug Driving Prevention Month in the United City of Yorkville. And do hereby call upon all citizens, government agencies, business leaders, hospitals and healthcare providers, schools, and public and private institutions to promote awareness of the impaired driving problem, to support programs and policies to reduce the incidence of impaired driving, and to promote safer and healthier behaviors regarding the use of alcohol and other drugs this December holiday season and throughout the year. Dated this 9th day of December 2014. So, call okay when we leave those holiday parties. I have one more proclamation for the library fundraiser. United City of Yorkville, whereas libraries provide access to information and also serve as community centers, and whereas the Friends of the Yorkville Public Library is a support group for the library, and whereas the Friends of the Yorkville Public Library strive to focus attention on library services and needs, and also help to strengthen and expand library services. And whereas the Friends of the Yorkville Public Library participates in fundraising for library projects, programs, and the purchase of special equipment. And whereas the Friends of the Yorkville Public Library will be holding the mini golf fundraiser on Sunday, January 25th, 2015, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Yorkville Public Library. Now therefore, I, Gary J. Blinsky, Mayor of the United City of Yorkville, do hereby proclaim Sunday, January 5th, 2015 as the Yorkville Library Mini Golf Fundraiser Day in the United City of Yorkville, and encourage all residents to support the Yorkville Public Library by participating in this fundraiser day, dated this 9th day of December 2014. So I encourage everyone to get over there for their fundraiser. I don't know if anyone has done it before, but they set up make golf holes in between the book shelving areas with books, and it's a fun day. So I hope to see everyone out there. Next, we have a comprehensive plan steering committee appointments. And I'm only about halfway there with our appointments. So there are still some openings. But I will entertain a motion to approve the mayor's appointments of the following individuals to the comprehensive plan steering committee. Amy Sessich as the park board representative, Deb Juarez and Rosenbach Dilo as the HOA representatives, James Weaver as the planning commission representative, Mary Shapiris as the Rush Copley Hospital representative, Tom Kozlowitz as the Chamber of Commerce representative, Reagan Goins as the zoning board of appeals representative, and Joel Frieders as the economic development committee representative.
Second.
Comments or questions on these appointments? Yes, sir.
Just a question, when do we anticipate the first meeting? I mean, obviously wait till we fill the rest of the vacancies, but is there a timetable here?
We were expecting to have our first meeting this month, but with the delay, we're doing our stakeholder meetings this week, so we're pushing back about 3 or 4 weeks, probably beginning of the year, we'll probably have our first meeting.
And Kristen, do you have the list handy of what positions we still need to appoint?
Sure, it's in the packet. So you still need another Chamber of Commerce representative.
I think we're going to do a YEDC person
Okay.
in place of that.
Okay.
We have a meeting tomorrow, so I'll bring that up at that meeting tomorrow.
We have a vacancy for library board, Yorkville School District, Morris Hospital, a local developer or builder, and then 2 residents.
Okay, in the Morris Hospital, I sent correspondence to and not heard back. When's the next library board meeting?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Maybe,
Oh, you mean the next one? Next year.
maybe email the library board and someone else and see if we can rustle up some interested parties. Because our next meeting isn't until after the first of the year, so it'd be nice to have all this done and appointed by then. Any other comments or questions?
Well, Tom is on the school board, so I don't know if Tom would be the school board representative, which would then open up a chamber member.
I think Tom was the only one interested in the chamber.
And they talked about it at the chamber.
Okay.
Top availability.
All right.
You want two slots?
You get 2 votes.
Your check is one.
Yeah, so maybe we can drum someone else up from the school board.
They do have a school board meeting on Monday.
Okay, and Chris, if you're going to that, maybe you can mention it. Okay, no other questions, roll call, please.
Coe,
Aye.
Teeling,
Aye.
Frieders,
Aye.
Cott,
Aye.
Walsall,
Aye.
Funkhauser,
Aye.
Milczewski. Aye. Spears.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Just to confirm, we're sure that we didn't schedule a meeting for the 23rd, correct?
Correct.
Of December. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve an ordinance deleting Chapter 11 of Title 8 signs from the Yorkville City Code upon the adoption of sign regulations into the new Yorkville zoning ordinance and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute. Second. Guys, this is kind of a housekeeping issue.
Correct.
Any comments or questions on reviewing this section? In favor of the new section? Roll call, please.
Teeling. Frieders.
Aye.
Cott.
Aye.
Walsall.
Aye.
Funkhauser.
Aye.
Milczewski. Aye. Coe.
Aye.
Spears.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve a resolution approving a reciprocal agreement on exchange of information between the United City of Yorkville and the Illinois Department of Revenue, and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute. So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? call, please.
Frieders.
Aye.
Cott.
Aye.
Colosimo.
Aye.
Bunkhauser.
Aye.
Milchewski. Aye. Poe.
Aye.
Teeling. Spears.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve an ordinance amending chapter 3 of the Code of Ordinances and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions?
First question, how many licenses, which licenses do we have available?
None,
I thought we had two available. We have two available.
right?
It depends on the category. Under the Class A, we have one available currently. I'm not sure if there's any package. The licensed restaurant class is open, bar and grills are open.
The only reason I ask, I don't have an issue with the addition of the new class. If we had two of any of them, I was going to consider us looking at reducing one of those. Just on a need basis, I like having it a little more tighter than Yorkville being open, but it sounds like there's no more than one in any class. Is that probably a correct statement?
Well, certain classes don't have limits at all, such
Right.
as the bar and grill.
But those do not, but the ones we're talking about that are ones of most concern, we only have one, which is, I think, what class? Chief, do you recall what we were talking about, what class that is?
I don't remember which one it is, but
Bar and grill?
it's the one from,
That's from the liquor store, north side, over by, across from Levin's. Close
That
that.
line.
That line.
Yeah, that one is available still.
I'm not sure on the package currently because we did have a new package liquor license that was issued to the old Pride Pantry location, which they're not open yet, but they do have their liquor license. So without verifying, I'm not sure
Okay.
if we have an open package or not.
So if that is the case, then, it's not available, that's fine. Like I said, I don't have an issue with the addition of the class, I'm just, my concern is having multiple open, class.
Any other questions? Roll call.
Cott.
Aye.
Colosimo.
Aye.
Bunkhauser.
Aye.
Milchewski. Poe.
Aye.
Teeling. Frieders.
Aye.
Spears.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, moving on to Public Works Committee report, I will turn it over to Alderman Teeling.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the following documents regarding the route report and the next Eastern project. Agreement between Agreement between the State of Illinois Department of Transportation and the United City of Yorkville. Resolution approving appropriation of funds. Ordinance regulating parking on US 34, Veterans Parkway in the United City of Yorkville, Illinois, from Timo Road easterly to East Corner Limits, and an ordinance regulating encroachment on public right of way, and authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute all documents related to these.
So moved. Second.
Comments or questions on this one? Roll call, please.
Bunkhauser.
Aye.
Milchewski. Aye. Poe.
Aye.
Teeling. Frieders.
Aye.
Cott.
Aye.
Colosimo.
Aye.
Spears.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, we will turn it over to Alderman Coe for the Economic Development Committee report.
And the motion to approve an ordinance amending the noise regulations and authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute.
Any comments or questions on the noise regulations? Yes, sir.
This is an issue I've always struggled with, trying to determine what the right volume of noise is. And correct me if I'm wrong now, if this amphitheater is built downtown, we don't have anything on the books right now that would regulate it?
We have a special use category for it. So if it were to come in, it would have to go before planning commission and then city council. We would establish some guidelines during that special use process, because each site is different, so we would establish different guidelines for regulating sound in that manner. But we needed to establish some type of guidelines, because all that we have now for sound only deals with residential properties and limiting all sound to 65 decibels, which is not even possible if you're next to 47, you're exceeding that just from the traffic, the noise traffic. So we tried to establish some realistic sound levels, gave some comparisons of what those sound levels would sound like, and if you were to try to figure out what would be 65 decibels, that would probably be between air conditioning and freeway traffic. So to give you some reference, but we needed to have some establishments to give that leeway for those types of uses that are a little bit louder, but that we would take into consideration when the sound falls outside of those property lines and into adjoining property line. What restraints would we have?
I guess my concern is I just want to make sure we're protecting the rights of the people that live downtown in that area. And it may just be one of those things that we won't know until it's actually built and the complaints come in or don't come in. But I just have a difficult time when I look at these different measurements here, deciding, okay, is this appropriate or not? I'm going to support this, but when we reach that point, if we are getting complaints, I think we need to come back and review this. Like I said, there's people that have been living in that area a long time, and I understand we're going to have growth in the downtown. It's just, I want to make sure we're good neighbors.
Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Now, this is, if we say that the amphitheater is going to come, assuming that's going to happen, this would be the first step. We're taking the early step to change the ordinance, put in some criteria to make it a little more simple, kind of give the potential developer some reassurances that yes, the city will accept, on the face, will accept that type of use down there. They have to submit, they have to get all the approvals, especially, we're not ruling out or not taking away the special use, correct?
Correct, no.
So special use is still there, so they still have to go through the process, which that's when your concerns, which are, I think several of us have those same concerns about protecting the residents and the downtown atmosphere, that the sound will have to be controlled via acoustic engineering, testing if need be. But that's when we'll be able to make sure that these sounds are acceptable within the range or the controls we're putting in place. So we'll have that chance, and before it's even approved, we'll have an opportunity to look at this and make sure that we can reassure the residents that they're being protected. And then we'll have do recourse with this ordinance to make sure that if there is a problem, we have a way to manage that. I don't think any of us want to have unhappy residents down there for the amphitheater of sorts, but this is the kind of thing, it would be nice to have something like this downtown, but we also have to deal with the people who've been living there for years and making sure that their quality of life is acceptable still, without just trading off for newer, fancier attractions. So we'll have that opportunity. I'm going to support it as you are.
Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Milczynski. Aye. Hope.
Aye.
Teeling. Aye. Readers.
Aye.
Cott.
Aye.
Colosimo.
Aye.
Funkhauser.
Aye.
Spears.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, no public safety or admin committee reports, no park board, planning commission, ZBA, no city council reports, city clerk's report,
No report.
and community and liaison reports.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
The CVB, quick update on that, different from what Mike had gone into. The executive director search committee has narrowed down the search from the 20-some solid candidates down to 3. Interviews will be taking place next Friday with a special meeting potentially on Saturday to review with the full board, the selected candidates, and then possibly make a decision that day or the following week. So before the end of the year, there is planned to be an executive director in place for the organization. Also, the 18th, the next regular board meeting, the Strategic Planning Committee will be presenting a draft of the new strategic plan for the organization as well. So those are the two highlights of what's been happening outside of what the everyday is with Mike and Ellen. That's it.
Is the interim director right now a candidate for a permanent position?
Yes, now.
She's not. Any other community liaison reports? Staff reports?
Just one, Your Honor. I don't think it's going to snow in the next 10 days, or maybe even this year, we'll see. But when it does snow, next time, just a reminder that after 2-inch snowfall, there's no parking on any city streets for at least 24 hours. And we do go through and we have to police ticket drivers that do park on city streets during that time period. So heads up, hopefully we won't have to use it this year.
And that 2 inches where, at City Hall?
We usually do the official measurement of this parking lot.
That applies to the whole city then?
Strangely enough, we have at times when we get more snow, like on the north end and the south end, and we can't take that into account.
Any additional business? We did have a litigation update, but we won't go into executive session. Attorney will just email her. Any citizen comments? Hearing none, meeting adjourned.